Welcome to Barrington Sports Monday Night Hockey, Week 8. I'm Simon Mason, and in tonight's show we have highlights from Surbiton as they hosted in-form Beeston, all the goals from University of Birmingham versus Canterbury, and Surbiton versus Leicester in the Women's Premier Division, and then the Women's October Goal of the Month competition. First to Surbiton, as the hosts will be looking to continue their march up the table following a disappointing start to their season. Whilst the visitors Beeston had a terrific start, winning 5 of their 7 opening matches. Let's join Charlie Brougham for the best of the action.
Ball forward from Marshall. It's been robbed by a combination of Gandy and Gleghorn, and Gleghorn plays in Gandy, and Gandy could be in here. The shot, and that's a good save from Harry Gibson. Good robbing by the pair from Beeston, and that's a lovely ball from Gleghorn to Gandy, who has a little look around. One touch to keep the ball going forward on the reverse stick. Good save from Harry Gibson, but it was at a decent height for the keeper. Here is Stephen Lawrence, the Beeston skipper, down in that pocket, trying to play his way out through Proctor, but it's been turned over, and here's a chance. Beckett ploughing it forward to the edge of the circle. Ansell, lovely little ball underneath to Barrington. Barrington across the face of goal. And Alan Forsyth with a wonderful finish to a wonderful team goal from Surbiton. 7 minutes in, it's 1-0. It all started by the turnover. Beckett with a lovely ball. That is delightful from Ansell. First time ball across from Farrington. And that man is there, Forsyth, his 5th of the season, between Hudgwan's legs. Marshall playing it over to that right-hand side. Ball comes back in. Now, is this going to be a chance? Ball played out to Forsyth, who almost decapitates Mark Gleghorn. Ball comes right across. There's half a touch by Sorsby. It doesn't quite fall for Wallace. But Marshall, last season's leading goal scorer, almost decapitating this season's leading goal scorer. The penalty corner. This time it goes to the right-hand castle. There's a bit of a improvisation. Here is Wallace when the first time ball across, and it's on to the end of Dave Beckett's stick, and Beckett makes it Surbiton 2, Beeston 0. It was a bit of a mess at the top of the circle, but good improvisation. As the ball comes in from Furlong, it balloons up into the air. First time ball back across from Wallace, and the only person who doesn't miss it is Dave Beckett. On this right hand side, Males gets the ball back, still going Males, and here goes Goodfield. Goodfield still making his run, and Males has found it. Goodfield at full stretch, and Wallace with the touch, but Hudgwan makes the save. Good combination play down this right hand flank between Males and Goodfield. Ball from Males to Goodfield, who at full stretch gets it across. Wallace gets the touch. Hudgwan with a smart save with his stick. Penalty corner to Beeston. It goes to Gleghorn. Gleghorn fires it in. Gibson makes the save. Here is Willars. Plays it down to Gleeson, who tries to get it across, and then Parks makes half a clearance, and then Creed thumps it downfield. Well, that was as close as they've got since that opening chance for Gandy. Missed though by Noblet over his head. Gleeson tries to get it across. And there's the big stick of Nick Parks to get it away. Creed onto that right-hand side, and that's a monstrous aerial. I think that's Ansell who's played it all the way forward. Oh, it's been missed by Gleeson, and Forsyth could be in here. Forsyth rolls round onto the reverse stick and buries it into the net. And a minute before half-time, Surbiton make it 3-0. Well, it's Route 1 stuff from Surbiton, but it's very effective. It's a huge aerial from Ansell. One bounce. Gleeson guilty of a terrible error. Really should be trapping that. And once Forsyth is round your last line of defence, it's really only ever going to be one result, and that is that. The ball in the back of your net. Surbiton 3, Beeston 0. Barrington plays it back out, and the ball's come all the way forward. And here is that man again, Forsyth. Forsyth draws the save, and it's back across the face of goal, and Nagel brings it away for Beeston, but Beeston allow this ball to go past, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 players. Forsyth up against Lawrence. Good save by Hudjuan. Penalty corner. Falls to Gleghorn. It's been stopped by the number 1 runner, and the follow-up by Hibble falls back to Gleghorn off Harry Gibson. And Gleghorn, 44 minutes in, gives Beeston a lifeline. Good running by the number 1 runner, who was Creed. But Gibson's save falls to Gleghorn, and Gleghorn scores his 13th of the season. So from the restart, this is Goodfield. He's got it to Wallace. And that's a lovely looking ball, and an injection of pace by Surbiton. And here is Forsyth. Oh my word! Alan Forsyth buries it in the top corner of the net. A hat-trick for Alan Forsyth. He's only scored 4 goals before this match. He's almost doubled his tally for the season in a half. But as he rolls away, this is a cracking finish into the corner of the net. 4-1. Ball into the centre. Here is Gleeson. Gleeson got too close to the Surbiton defence, and there's a break on here. And here is Forsyth. Forsyth up against Stephen Lawrence, the Beeston captain. Forsyth into the 23, still going. He's got support if he wants it in the shape of Beckett. Beckett, oh, wonderful ball back to Forsyth, who tries to lob the onrushing Hudjuan. But the keeper makes the save. Beckett, head up. He's well aware that Forsyth has continued the run. And Forsyth trying to outsmart the keeper. Can only find the keeper's helmet. Penalty corner. Here's the Gleghorn. Gleghorn. Good save by Gibson. The rebound is still there. The follow-up shot from Hibble. And while Stephen Lawrence trying to get it back across. The stick too high. Gleghorn. Good save. And Hibble couldn't quite get his shot away. But as Stephen Lawrence here on the post here. Stick too high as Gore comes across. Gandhi with the quick free hit, trying to find Richard Lawrence, and that's a disastrous free hit, and Surbiton could be in here. A chance for Zach Wallace, who can't quite make it stick. Wallace gets the ball back from Beckett at full stretch, and once again it's a terrible error in the Beeston defence, but this time it doesn't lead to a goal because Hudjuan makes the save with his right stick. Deep in that right-hand pocket. Ball over the top, and Wallace has won the free hit because Gleeson didn't give him 5. Here is Wallace. Wallace plays it up to Forsyth. Forsyth up against Stephen Lawrence. The spin, the shot, the goal! 5-1. Surbiton lead, and Alan Forsyth comes up with a spinning shot once more. And again, it results in the ball being buried in the back of the Beeston net. Wonderful ball from Wallace. And Stephen Lawrence must have been thinking, not again, as Forsyth spins him, and from that distance, Hudjuan doesn't stand a chance. Gandhi, the running goal, gives away the free hit, which is quickly taken by Richard Lawrence, and Gore comes up with the interception. Beeston claiming he wasn't 5, but Gore's just rifled that forward to Forsyth, and Forsyth is in again. The Forsyth spin and shot. And it's another goal! 6 to the best for Surbiton, 5 of them for Alan Forsyth, and Beeston have been truly put to the sword here at Sugden Lane. Gore with the interception. It's another Route 1 goal for Surbiton. They won't care. Big long pass from Gore. Forsyth in round the back again. And it's deja vu, this time on the reverse stick. Spin, shot, bang. Brilliant stuff from Forsyth and Surbiton. Well, Surbiton might want some more here as they come in to the 23. Stephen Lawrence with the tackle. Finds Gandhi, who plays it up to Proctor. And that is the end of that. Beeston are put out of their misery. The tormentor was Alan Forsyth. 5 of the 6 goals for Surbiton. He doubles his tally for the season in the one match, and he is firmly back on form. Surbiton 6, Beeston 1.
Elsewhere, Holcombe overpowered Brooklands Manchester University, winning 6-0 with 6 different scorers. Hampstead and Westminster beat Reading by 4 goals to 1, scoring 3 goals in 5 second half minutes. Canterbury came from behind to beat Loughborough thanks to a double from Tom Bean, and Wimbledon beat East Grinstead, scoring 5 goals in the process. So, Holcombe continued to lead the way, with Wimbledon leapfrogging Beeston into second. At the bottom, Canterbury registered their first win to pull away from the bottom and leave Loughborough in serious trouble. In the Women's Premier Division, the University of Birmingham went behind to Canterbury as Flint and then Curley scored within a minute of each other. Early in the second half, Andrew pulled one back for the home side. Joe Turnbull then equalised, before Carey and then Clulo put Canterbury 2 goals up with just 7 minutes remaining. Owsley started the comeback, scoring with a minute to go, before Erica Sanders got the equaliser on the stroke of full time. A second half Alice Purgos goal gave East Grinstead victory over Slough by 1 goal to 0. A Giselle Ansley goal followed by one from Sarah Page gave Surbiton a 2-goal lead going into the break against Leicester. The victory was then confirmed for the home side as Addison scored the third in the 58th minute. Bowden Hightown came from behind in dramatic style to draw 3-3 with Holcombe. Sarah Jones and Ellie Watton scored for the visitors, with Lily Wolstenholme and a double from Lisa Garbett. In the final game, Clifton Robinsons gained a comfortable victory over Reading by 5 goals to 1, thanks to a great second half with the score poised at 1-1 going into the 43rd minute. Surbiton therefore continued to lead the way at the top of the table, closely followed by East Grinstead and Holcombe. At the bottom, Bowden's point inches them away from the bottom, with Slough and Reading still very much in trouble. So now it's time for our Women's Goal of the Month competition for October. Take a look at these 3 goals, head over to the Barrington Sports website and tell us which is your favourite for a chance to win a £50 voucher. Join us next week for more action in another Barrington Sports Monday Night Hockey. Subscribe now to make sure you don't miss out, and head over to galvanisehockey.com for even more video content.